US regulators have unveiled results of the government's stress tests. They're calling on 10 of the country's largest banks to raise about $75 billion in new capital. This to help it withstand any future losses if the recession worsens. Regulators say the Bank of America needs to raise $33.9 billion in capital. Wells Fargo needs $13.7 billion, and the auto mortgage lender GMAC needs $11.5 billion. Meanwhile, Citigroup needs to raise $5.5 billion in capital. The US Federal Reserve is leading the reviews, and the Fed says the results should provide considerable comfort to investors and the public. It notes that nearly all banks have sufficient capital to absorb potential high losses in case of a worsening global economy. The US administration says the stress tests will help restore confidence and also encourage lending by the banks.
These actions today are going to bring an unprecedented level of transparency and clarity to the health of the nation's banking system. They're going to replace this deep cloud of uncertainty over the system, again, with more disclosure, with more certainty. That's going to make it easier for private capital to come into the financial system, help expand the capacity of banks to lend, help banks replace the government's investments with private capital as soon as possible. Our hope is that with these actions today, banks are going to be able to get back to the business of banking.